Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about the new bottle gifting program from Bardstown Bourbon Company. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Jeff Andreezy and Joe Ferreira.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hi everybody.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Yeah, this is kind of a cool thing, so I don't know if people have heard about this or not, so we'll get into that after the break. For right now, though, Becca said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, Becca?
I do, but first I want to tell a little bit of a funny story because it pertains to podcasting. So some of our friends around here, Steve, you know Henry.
Sure. Yeah.
So they started a little local podcast to get local politicians on there, all this stuff. Royce called his friends the other day, and it was in the middle of them podcasting. Like if someone called us right now, right?
Right.
And they had him on speakerphone.
Okay.
And it's a pre-recorded show, and he's talking to him for a minute, not necessarily about, I don't want to say bad things, but he'd dropped goddamn on there, and he'd said dropped some swear words, some stuff that he wouldn't want his mom to hear. And they go, "Hey man, we're actually recording right now." And Royce goes, "Oh man, you're gonna have to edit that out." And I'm listening, and I go, "They don't know how to edit." And Royce gets all sassy and he goes, "They know how to edit." And then they go back, they go, "No man, we have no idea how to edit." It was just the funniest shit.
They should have sent it to me. I could have helped them out.
I was just cracking up so hard because I was just people think that what you do here is just easy and you just
right.
post and whatever. There's a lot more to it than just recording and posting.
Right.
But it just made me laugh that he's like, "They know how to edit." And I was like, there's no fucking way they know how to edit.
So they're just doing raw, whatever is said, whatever is stated. It's just,
oh, God, that's funny.
Live on tape.
I might send them your way because they're like, "Yeah, we still haven't figured that out how to do it."
Yeah. You better learn quick, yeah.
I was cracking
Especially if you're going to have Royce on. I've had to edit plenty of shows with Royce. He calls me the next day and be like, "Edit that out." I'm like, okay. Yeah.
It's Royce's favorite thing to do. Edit that out.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't always work that way, honey.
I was hoping he'd make a guest appearance since we're recording on Royce Neely Day.
So Royce Neely is hungover because it was Derby yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That would be a great episode with him.
Yeah, he's hungover. At one point, he was going to cut the grass, and then he walked back inside and was like, "I'm not cutting the grass." And we have to go to New Jersey tomorrow, so we'll be coming back to a forest.
Okay.
But yeah, Royce Neely is on the couch right now watching Star Wars.
Hydrating.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then on top of that, we had to go to his niece's birthday party today too. With 25 family members and screaming kids.
He'll probably be sleeping by now, I would guess.
Oh, for sure. He's probably asleep when I go down there.
Yeah.
What I wanted to talk about was, because I'm sitting in here in my husband's office, and he loves to adorn his desk with numerous trinkets and such.
Right.
And I'm assuming that most of the people here have desks at work. Maybe not everyone, but I want to know, when you have had a desk at work, do you decorate it with like personal items? Do you just keep it very like clean and tidy and nothing on it? Is it a mess? Like, what do you usually have on your desk?
Oh, yeah. Back in my corporate job days, yes, I would say it was a mess more than anything. I mean, I knew where things were, but everyone else would just look at it and assume it was just chaos. But that's kind of how I rolled. I wasn't into decorating or things like that, because I always thought I could be fired any day, which did happen. And they're like, "What do you need to get?" And I'm like, I got my keys. I think I'm ready to go."
I like that the way you said it. You're like, well, back in my corporate days, my desk was a mess, as if you were about to say, but nowadays my desk is not a mess. Steve's desk is still currently a mess.
It's true, but I have a very small desk these days. I mean,
You do have a small desk.
yeah, so it can only get so messy.
Most guys don't like to let anyone know that, but Steve's actually got a very small desk.
I have a desk that fits.
He comes off like a guy that have a massive desk.
He doesn't even drive a fancy sports car to make up for it.
You would think, talking to Steve, that his desk would be massive, but it's actually a very small desk.
I have a surprisingly small desk.
It's surprisingly small.
Surprisingly small desk, yeah. So, yes. It faces out, though. Faces the door.
My desk is famously messy, but I've got some mementos there. I've got a statue of Tesla that he's got a little magnetic, the globe in his hand's magnets that holds my paper clips.
Okay.
So, statue of Tesla, he was famous in the electric world. I've got a chunk of coal in a little container that came from a plant that we decommissioned and retired, so I've got something out of their last little coal pile. And a little memento that reminds me that employees can really be assholes.
Okay.
What is it?
One year, my company...
It's a bag of shit.
My company gave everybody a Jenga game.
Okay.
But it had a bunch of Otter Tail Power logos burned into the blocks and things, and it came in a nice carrying case. And the day after we gave them out, I'm driving into the plant where I was the manager, and a bunch of these blocks were thrown all over the driveway coming in. Someone was just so ticked off we gave them a little gift that they threw them. So I stopped and picked up two of them, and they got tire marks on them, and I was just so disappointed that, we just gave a little trinket, a little gift.
That would have been me if I would have got that. I would have launched it out my window, because I hate
and
that
I didn't
kind of
care.
stuff.
I don't care who did it. It's just so I've got two of those
100%.
blocks that are just, they look horrible, and it's just to remember that. Yeah, I don't focus my work on that, but when someone says, "What are those from?" I tell them the story. That's just a reminder that people can be dicks.
Okay.
The first job I ever had, they gave me a turkey for Christmas. That's what they gave everybody. Frozen turkey. What am I going to do with this? I'm 18 years old.
Right. Yeah.
So, Joe, I've
Give
got
it to your mom.
Yeah, well, that's what
I've got a funny story. They gave my brother-in-law worked at Polaris Industries, and they gave frozen turkeys every year.
Yeah.
Threw it in his trunk.
Forgot it.
And then the next spring, it must have been rolling around, and it exploded. And what in that is that smell? And oh my God,
that's hysterical.
Oh, that was horrible.
My wife works for a hospital that every year they give her a booklet, and she could pick a gift out of the booklet for Christmas. And they're good gifts. One year it was a really big air fryer, hammocks. So we can't complain about them too much. The gifts are pretty nice.
Okay.
A solo stove.
Nice.
Those are
That's
nice.
cool.
I like a solo stove. Well, we had a woman back when I worked at the grocery store who decided she would steal a turkey. She was wearing a dress, hiking the dress up and putting the frozen turkey between her legs. Well, they see her, and they stop her, and they start talking to her. And she's like, I didn't do anything. And then finally she's like, oh, Lord. I guess it was getting freezer burnt.
She had a religious experience.
She dropped it. She dropped the turkey, and right in the
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Joe, do you have your desk? Is it messy, clean?
Yeah, it's goes through disaster phases. I just took a picture of it to show you guys. Not that people who are listening can see it, but this is what it looks like.
Looks familiar.
Looks like a glorious mess. Yes.
And then it gets straightened out, and then like later on that afternoon, it's a disaster again.
Yeah, that's how it works. Becca, how about you? Clean desk or dirty desk?
I try to keep it somewhat clean. On it, I do have my Miss Becca Sue Bourbon Daily little thing for my desk that Steve, you got me one year.
Okay, yeah.
My name on it. It's a little barrel stave that has my name carved into it. I do keep it like I don't like my desk being dirty. I don't really have like an official like desk spot like Royce does. Mine's like kind of like tucked over like behind the couches. But I do have like I've got my Kentucky Colonel picture signed stuff that that's up on the wall next to it. I have my signed paperwork from the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church that I joined.
You joined the Spaghetti Monster Church?
I did. So I've got that up there. I've got my official certificate from that. I've got an old hubcap off of my grandfather's 1969 Mustang.
Okay.
That's hanging up there. And then just like on my desk, I've got like the worst part is I have like assorted bottles on my desk, and it's just so that when I'm sitting there doing different paperwork things for distributors, I can like look at the bottle and like look at like the UPC on the back, or like make sure I have like the verbiage right that it says on the bottles. So I'm just like some full, some empty, some half empty bottles like on the desk of just different bottles. But I try to keep it relatively cleaned up if I can.
Gotcha.
Just because it's nicer that way, obviously.
Yeah.
I try to keep a relatively clean desk, but I don't have too, like, Royce has, like, all sorts of memento things on his desk. Like, he also has a larger desk, but also he just has so much random shit on his desk. So, like, this mini still, he's got a little crystal Corvette thing that came with the Corvette, he's got a, like a fucking machete.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a Kentucky Colonel picture, right?
No.
He's got...
All right. I want that.
The man with the golden gun, like...
Yeah. That thing's cool.
He's got a lot of random shit on his desk. I don't have anything like that on mine. But I always think it's interesting, like, dirty versus clean desks. Like, I can't imagine having a perfectly clean desk.
Right.
Like, that to me just says you're probably not working.
It's true. That's true.
Like,
I think the same thing.
And I mean that when it's perfectly clean all the time.
Right.
It's never messy. I'm like, are you working?
Yeah.
They're spending all day cleaning it.
Exactly. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'll go first. I've got Remus, the new experimental series. There is a second release of this out there now. This is the first one. This is release number 1. Let's see what we got here. It was nice. There's some squeak there, but overall, I give myself a solid B+. It's our lead. We'll see what happens. It could win. It could not. We just got to let this thing play out. And Joe's next.
I have the original batch of Bond and Lillard.
Okay. Wow, that was loud.
Good, and no slosh.
No slosh. Joe did better. That was Joe's best cork pop of the night for sure. He's got the lead. We'll see what happens. Becca's next.
I've got some Dark Arts. This is liquid gold finished in Sauterne wine casks.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where'd that hit? The desk?
No, I didn't hit anything. Someone else made a sound. Someone was trying to fault me, I think.
Oh, okay. I guess it was Joe.
Must have been Joe.
It was Joe.
I'll take the blame, whatever.
All right. Joe does still have the lead, but Jeff has yet to go. So, Jeff, what do you got?
I've got some Hidden Barn. This is the St. Louis barrel.
Okay. All right. Wow, that was clean. That was clean and good. So Jeff wins. Jeff wins.
He didn't even see us all with our hands up.
Yeah, we all held our hands up, so I'm not doing anything.
He was focused. So cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Bardstown Bourbon Company, a new thing they've got on some of their bottles. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Welgie?
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Bardstown Bourbon Company's personalized gifting experience.
Yes, we are. So Bardstown Bourbon Company has a new thing going on, and they've got these labels with a sticker or whatever that has, with a QR code, if you scan it, it will take you to either picture or video even that the person that has given you the bottle has put out there for you. So obviously they have to beforehand they have to set this up. They have to scan the same QR code, be like, I'm the person giving the gift, and they do a short video that might say, happy birthday, Jeff, or congratulations, Steve, on your retirement, or whatever it is, and then that's just part of the bottle then. I think it's a very cool thing. I think that's pretty awesome that you could. It does take the gift giving to kind of the next level.
It's pretty cool. No, I looked into it, Steve, and I don't think it's a QR code. It's actually a chip, but it does that same thing. It takes to a place that's going to store that info.
Concept,
so
correct,
it's always going to be there. And I thought, well, you got to go there to buy these. I went online. I got 5 of them coming my way. They were free.
Chips.
You can put them on any. If you go to the website that was in the story, you can order up to 5.
Just the tags.
You can just put the label on whatever you want to give and do that. So I don't know how that's.
There's a problem in that system right now. They're gonna have to correct.
I like giving bottles for gifts to people that I know will enjoy it. So I think that'll be a neat special little.
That's really cool, and also this is just the sad person in me thinking about it is like it's really cool, especially if you get it from like an older parent or something or a grandparent,
Right.
and they record a video for you.
Yeah.
And they die.
Well, you
She
gotta
just
save
took
the
us
bottle.
down.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping not to
No,
die
you're right.
in a while.
That's true.
Right.
But it's something to
you're not-
have.
You're not wrong, but aren't you better for having that moment then?
No,
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. I think that's
okay.
cool.
Okay. I thought you were like critical
No,
because it's like then
I
they'll be
think
dead,
that's-
and then
no, I
then
think
you
that's-
got that moment. Yeah.
I think that's like really like it was
Special.
just like.
You have their voice still.
And it would be really something if like you had it, you kind of forgot you had it, and then you like grabbed the bottle and you like were like, oh my god,
Scan the
I
code.
wonder if this thing still works.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And you scan it and you're like, okay, and then or if you did it for like you have a like your parent or like if you're older parent, you know, or if like you have a grandparent who's you know maybe gonna pass away soon, and you do that for some like because there's a lot of people that come in and get like bottle your own bottles,
Yeah.
and they give it to their kid for like their 21st birthday or something like that.
Right?
If you did that for, you know, like your baby was just born, and so you have like the grandparent record a message for them for when they turn 21,
Yeah.
and they're gonna probably not be there anymore.
Yeah.
There's a sad but cute thing to do.
That's
I know.
sweet. Yeah. No.
I know.
The
As
limit.
sad as that sounds.
The limit was 5, so now I got to figure out who's going to get one of the 5. You know, that's
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Yeah.
But I'm assuming you can do it right at the gift shop or
What
something.
you need to do is do them for your bottles that you have like willed to people in your will.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Right?
Because I know some people, as you know, people especially listening, like everyone has a lot of bottles, and it's like there's some of these that you will to people when you die, so you need to put those on those bottles,
Right.
and then just talk shit to them on the bottle.
I never really liked you, but I'm giving you
Right.
this bottle. Yeah.
Well, I think you take it a step further. You don't even tell them about it. You put it on there and be like, "This was given as a gift when I died. This should not be sold. If you bought this, please put that person on blast on social media because I gave this to them when I died, and now
should
they're
drink this,
profiting off of
right?
this. It was meant to be
Perfect.
drank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can use it for sabotage. I like that.
Right, yeah, exactly. You're gone already, but
I like that.
yeah.
I went to like Sweet Sentimental, and you were like revenge.
So, I mean, what other distilleries have
I don't
something
think
unique
anybody-
like this? I mean, Jack Daniels, you can get the engraving on your bottle. That's fun.
Yeah, but
Not something where
nothing
it's
like this.
like an actual
Right.
like you talking thing. I don't think
Yeah,
anyone has
this
anything
is
like that.
this is really
You know,
really
19
unique.
Crimes has the one that like takes you to like the like you scan it like the picture or whatever, but like that's a different thing altogether.
Yeah. There's other ones, like Leopold has a thing where you can scan it and see where we're stored.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah. I think it's a cool thing too. I do. So
You know, and it's a cool way to remember someone by or
I think using it as a gift after you die in your will to give to somebody is a great way to connect to them after you're gone.
yeah.
either get back to them or like get back at them after you're gone or
Either it can go either way. Just you have to evaluate the person you're giving to because it would be nice to have a real nice thing. Hey, this is sad, but please drink this and enjoy it. I'd be drinking it with you if I could, and think of me as you drink this one.
You need to have it sent with a note that says you need to open this up,
Right.
pour yourself a glass, and
Yeah.
then scan
Yeah,
this.
that's what I worry when you give a bottle. I worry about people be like, well, he gave this to me, and I would be like, no, crack that thing open.
Crack it.
Yep.
Crack it.
No,
it's an actual like video of you telling them to do it.
Right.
Super.
very fitting with 3 very gray beards on the show tonight too.
I'm like, I'm gonna need one from each of you.
Becca went ahead and ordered 5 for each Joe and I.
I got
so
them in
we
the
could-
mail to you guys for whatever bottle it is that each of you will be willing me in
Right.
your untimely deaths.
I recorded we had a friend of the family. She was 98, and one of her favorite lines was pistol loaded, safety off, ready, aim, fire. And she slept with a .22 pistol next to her in bed. This is a 98-year-old woman when she died.
Wow.
And my sister-in-law, who was her friend, would take the pistol, unload it, and she would curse her, buy another box of bullets, and load it again. So 3 years after she died, I mailed that voice recording to my sister-in-law. And she called me up and said, oh, I can't believe you sent that to me. It was like such a great thing to hear her voice again. Yeah, I told nobody I had it for 3 years, and then one day I just sent it to her.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's nice to hear from somebody that means a lot to you after they're gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there you go. Something new from Bardstown Bourbon Company. I think we all agree it's a pretty cool thing, and definitely something that we're interested in for sure. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we're going to start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
That's what'll be on the bottle that I get. This is like my nightmare. Jeff passes away, I get a bottle, and it's just him giving his plug.
You can find me.
Yeah.
And I'll still be there, Ed. Jeff Andrews.
2 I's and 2 Z's. I'm like, oh.
It's a great idea, Steve.
I almost forgot, Jeff. 2 I's and 2 Z's. All right. How about you, Joe?
I'm on Instagram at bourbon_aficionado.
All right, Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com is where we put our content. ABVBarrelShop.com contains everything you need to know about the Barrel Shop, including what fairs, festivals, what events we have going on, also what we have in inventory. So pretty important stuff over at ABVBarrelShop.com. And also check out Bourbon Sasquatch on YouTube. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps when people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through their whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.